Dziok is a local youth leader from St. Stanislaus Parish in Chicopee who devotes a lot of time and energy to his Catholic faith. 2 years ago, he traveled to Spain for World Youth Day, and now he's a month away from attending World Youth Day in Brazil, and an exciting opportunity to share his faith with others, including Pope Francis, who will attend. Peggy Weber has our story.
Joe Dziok's life was changed 5 years ago. The transformation came in 2008 when Joe journeyed to Sydney, Australia for World Youth Day.
I think it was really our trip to World Youth Day that really set my heart on fire.
It was also on that trip that he and 11 others created the San Damiano Youth Group from St. Stanislaus Basilica Parish in Chicopee. Joe's mother, Kathy, a teacher at St. Stanislaus School, remembers being in Australia and watching Joe participate in a Eucharistic adoration there.
It was unbelievable to see how much faith he had in him at that moment. I knew at that point, I guess, that he was truly blessed with something much more than I could give him as a parent.
Joe's heart and faith might have caught fire in Australia, but the kindling had been placed in him long ago. He says that he had tremendous role models.
I've really had a great background in my faith, especially with my family, coming from a very faith-filled family. And I think I take a little bit after my grandparents.
His maternal grandparents, Francis and Mary Sawyer, were involved at St. Anne Parish in Chicopee. His grandmother was the parish secretary there for 42 years. His grandfather was an usher at the parish. His paternal grandparents, Raymond and Trudy Dziok, also set a great example. Trudy was the secretary at St. Stanislaus School for years, and Raymond helped the Franciscan Missionary Sisters of Assisi with maintenance work. In addition to his supportive family, Joe credits his Catholic education at St. Stanislaus School and Cathedral High School, and his involvement with his parish.
I started working at the friary, and then I started meeting all the friars. I think the biggest influence on my faith was getting involved with campus ministry there.
When Joe started at Cathedral, he was asked to play the piano at liturgical functions. The new campus minister, Emmanuel Vasconcelos, who is now Friar Emmanuel, was a positive influence. It was the summer before his junior year in high school that Joe journeyed to Australia. He said that upon his return, he decided to live out the theme of the World Youth Day and be a witness to the Catholic faith. Father Pedro says that Joe continually witnesses. On a warm afternoon, Father Pedro, Joe, and a few others gathered outside an abortion clinic to pray.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
What I like about Joey is that Joey is always faithful, and he is not afraid to bear witness to his faith. He speaks about difficult, challenging issues in the Catholic faith, but he also leads our youth group, and through that, he uses all kinds of modern technology, like Facebook and other ways.
Technology is a big part of Joe's life and faith. He is a junior at the University of Hartford's Hart School of Music, studying music production technology.
I would really love to work in Catholic communications and evangelization through the medias.
Joe somehow finds the time to use his many talents to do so many awesome things. He even provided the audio for the Diocesan Priest Year of Faith concert.
This past summer, he helped to lead the San Damiano Summer Camp Retreat at the Passionist Retreat House in West Hartford, Connecticut. There, he and others helped create a podcast on Divine Mercy, a blog, and other materials for the parish. In addition, Joe spent 6 weeks in London, England as an intern with NBC at the Summer Olympics. For now, Joe continues to go to school, play the organ at St. Rose de Lima Parish in Chicopee, play his accordion, and lead the San Damiano Youth Group. He stays involved in his parish and helps create the Greccio Living Nativity at his parish. He says he is optimistic about the Catholic faith and young people.
I think the best way that we have to attract other people is that, we show them that, you can be Catholic and still have fun.
This young man's heart, which caught fire in Australia, is still burning brightly and shining a light for others as he leads them to God. For Real to Real, I'm Peggy Weber.
And Peggy tells us that Joe has also been selected by NBC to work as part of the network's production team covering next winter's Olympics in Sochi, Russia. What an inspiring guy.